What is up, guys? This is WTF, the show where we talk about everything that's on your mind. And guess what? We've got a special guest with us. Actually, two, Poet and Bouge. Guys, thanks for joining me.
Hey,
you guys ready to walk, talk a little bit? I know you guys don't necessarily feel dressed appropriately. It was supposed to be warmer, but you guys look fresh.
You know what? I'm all right. I'm quite warm. I think Poet is.
Yeah.
He's ready for LA. That's what it is.
Naturally, I'm ready for warm climates due to the Menelin and due to the fact. I'm joking, go on, man.
All right, let's get straight into it because we've got a few people. We got a lot of people, but we picked one today that want to know how you guys liking the States so far. Hope you're having a nice.
Oh,
have a nice.
Have a nice. I'm having a great so far. I'm a bit tired. We've shot with quite a few clubs. You know, I haven't got much sleep. We did go out one night. It was really fun. Yeah. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. People have been really friendly. I would say though, New York is very intense.
It is, right?
It's like London times 10. But then we got LA to come. We have got Miami next on our trip, and Orlando. So warmer climates are coming, and that's why Poet, I think, he's training for it. He's getting ready, and the music is playing. We're having a nice, bro.
And you got here a couple days after.
Yes, sir.
Life-changing news for you. Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, I'm a dad, which is a bit weird because I feel like I need to grow up a lot more before I can grow two other kids. But yeah, man, it'll be all right. I'll be cool, I think.
Okay, let's move on to, we've got a question about Ronaldo's new statue. Have you guys had a chance to see it?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's awful.
A man looks like he's from...
Art Attack, guys. Have you seen Art? Basically, there's a show in England called Art Attack, yeah? And if you take a look at the face, it looks exactly like the statue from Art Attack, which actually was a parody of what a statue should look like. So that Don is looking like a parody, fam.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like him, but I hope the artist went with that intention. Yeah. Because if he did, it's genius. If he didn't, that's a massive fuck up. I hope he's going with the intention of just, you know, fun.
Sometimes you got to do that, right? To get a little hype. I mean, look how, if they put up a normal statue, who would talk about it? He's got statues everywhere.
Yeah, now Ronaldo comes across as quite vain. Maybe I'm being judgmental, but he comes across as a man that likes to take pride in the way he looks. Big man, you can't take that much time into making yourself look good for them to make a statue like that. It's almost like he's looking in the mirror like, big man, do I really look like that?
You know what though? It seems like he was laughing when he was next to the statue. So I think it was meant to be like that.
But do you think he's so busy that like he didn't even have a chance to see it? Somebody didn't send him like, hey, here's a rough cut of what your statue's gonna look like forever?
It's a surprise thing though, like birthdays when you get a bat, you're gonna get socks for Christmas and you gotta be happy. You're like, oh, thanks grandma.
You seen that little video of the little kid when he unwraps the avocado and he goes, oh, an avocado!
Yeah!
No, I know what it reminds me of. Basically, there's this girl in London and she told me she looks like Kim Kardashian, but I didn't really see her. I was like, oh, mad, I can't wait to see you. So when I saw her, she did, but she looked like an ugly Kim K. So if that was Ronaldo's brother, he looks like an ugly Ronaldo.
I get it, I get it. All right, next one is, what do you guys think of the new video replay system they're trying to put into the game? Obviously, the France-Spain friendly.
I hate it.
Griezmann had a goal correctly ruled out.
You hate it as well,
but people are saying that the main thing they took from it took 40 seconds to make a decision and then it killed the vibe of the game.
Bro, mistakes are meant to happen in life. You make mistakes, you learn from them. Karmically, it's all going to work out. You know what I mean? It always kind of comes back in a very weird way in life. And I don't think now we're stopping games 2-3 times a game to check if it's over the line we have. That makes sense. So goal line tech, awesome, great. Then you're stopping, was it offside, was it not? Let the human make a mistake. Let there be something to the game which makes it controversial, exciting. If he's stopping and makes it correct all the time, for me, it gets a bit boring. And then the line's gonna get drawn. Was it a red card? Was it a yellow card? I don't know, man. I think it just starts overdoing it. So for me, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm the same with you, man. I just think when I look at life, especially up in London, I'm all for technology pushing things forward and so on and so forth. But even when I go to my local Boots or like Tesco's, which is like a place to buy food, there's no one working there. There's just all these little robots and all these bloody machines that sort of do things for you. And I just feel like, I don't even know if people even interact anymore. And I just think that being implemented into the game is taking the tradition and the love out of football. Too much things are coming into the game to take away the genuine working man sport. That's what I feel football is, and boxing is a working man sport, and they're doing too much to it to make it so middle class and so away from the supporter, the genuine fan. It's not even like football no more. I don't even know what it is. So,
yeah, it's interesting. Last year I called a few broadcasts, right? And they were using the video replay a little bit. They were like going through it and practicing it. And they came up and they told us like 150 things at once of how it can, you know, they can call it back like 30 seconds. Like if two guys get into like a little fight in the box and the guy scores on the other end, they can literally call that goal off, bring it back, call the penalty, and send people like it can go back a long ways. But
waste of time. Listen, we're humans. Can we make mistakes like Vuj said? Can we just be humans? Does everything have to be corrected?
It doesn't have to be perfect.
It don't have to be perfect. think?
Just let it breathe, man. Let the game breathe. So I don't care if it's 10 seconds or 20 seconds to make a decision. Fuck it.
But goal line's okay?
I like, yeah, goal line, cool.
Okay.
Like, you know, got a line.
Thierry Henry.
Do you know, against Ireland, that's what you want. Do you know what? What are you going to talk about? Like, don't you want moments in life where you're like, oh my God, do you remember that? And even we were saying it the other day, like everything, I believe in karma. So if any mistakes are made or anything that goes wrong, eventually it will balance itself out in life. Give life the opportunity to balance it, you know, all out. Not bloody technology. Blooming hell!
Fair enough. Well, we've got this young boy named Christian Pulisic. Have you heard of him playing in Dortmund?
He's having a nice.
Really having a nice.
So people want to know, is he going to be better than Landon Donovan? So right now, that's all the talk here. Is he going to be better? He's only 18 years old, but he's playing every game at Dortmund. He's playing Champions League. You know, even when they sub players out in the last national team games, they find places to put him. He stays on the field. At 18 years old, he's the most important player on the team. Do you think he has a chance to be better than Landon Donovan, or is this just us living in our own bubble out here?
He's young, but America needs some footballing hope. And you know, Pulisic being at Dortmund, a very, very, very high-level club, he can be. Why not? Why can't the kid overtake one of the greats? But he's showing a promise, and I'd say career-wise, he's starting at a better club. So yeah, why not?
I don't like that though. I don't like people.
Comparison, innit?
The comparison doesn't need to be made. It happens in England so frequently.
Too much.
The new Wayne Rooney, the new Michael Owen,
Can he be the new Christian Pulisic?
No, can't he just be himself? Not the new anything. Just like grow and develop and focus on him. Stop trying to create this new this and this new that. Like
we're getting the same thing with Mbappe also, right? Like the whole
is he Henry? Is he Henry? Bro, he's Mbappe. Let him be Mbappe.
Yeah. Exactly. Let him be the best him. Like, especially when you start comparing young players to individuals that have achieved great things. It's too much pressure that he doesn't need. He needs to enjoy the game, keep playing, finding himself as a human being, as a man. He doesn't need to be compared to an adult, somebody that's achieved so much, not just in the United States, gone to England and developed his game as well.
Nice,
just let him have a nice.
All right, Paul, moving into your comfort zone. You're going to know, I'm sure you got opinions on this as well. If Arsenal lose this weekend, is Wenger out? It is a big game.
Do you know what? Like, I had so much. I still believe Wenger should leave. He should leave gracefully, not because of this weekend's result. It's not based upon 90 minutes. It's just based upon the progression of the football club and what's best for the club. I don't know if he's able to take the club any further. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I genuinely don't think he can. So I think it's Wenger out, not because I hate him, I don't like him. I just think in order for the club to progress and move forward and become a team that can win the Champions League and compete for the league again, I think someone that needs to come in with a bit fresh approach. He's done so much and they've done a great foundation, but something that Patrick Vieira said to us yesterday or today was that the players need to start giving 100% regardless of what's going on. And it's kind of difficult and it's kind of disappointing knowing that someone that's laid down a fantastic foundation, man can't even give 100% in a game. Like, you see Sanchez giving his heart and soul, Koscielny giving his heart and soul, but some players don't even look bothered, and I think I need to take a long hard look in the mirror, man. It's not good.
Pirates said it all for me. I don't think he's going to leave, but should he? Probably, yeah.
It's odd though, because like a year ago this time, I was talking to you outside the Emirates.
Yeah.
Talking about the same thing after the loss to Barcelona.
Having a bad. Okay.
Yeah. It was a rough night, and you had some choice words about the same thing, and now here we are more than 12 months later, still talking about the issue. And we also had some other responses of people actually answering RJ's response, saying one result will not decide the fate of Arsene Wenger, and we like those opinions. So we did a barroom debate talking about the legacy of Arsene Wenger. Should he go? Should he stay? As well as Arsenal, the players, who's to blame. So check that out. It's coming out on Sunday.
8 p.m. Eastern time.
8 p.m. Eastern. You've been wanting to say that forever, huh?
Yes.
Get the Eastern, Western. All right, let's talk top 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's going to be in the top 4 in the EPL this year?
All right. I mean, you got obviously Chelsea. Forget about it. Winning the league. Man City, of course, mate. Arsenal. No. Tottenham. Forget Arsenal, Liverpool. I want to say Arsenal United to miss out because they got massive fan bases, and the scenes when that happens is going to be mad. Because the internet is going to blow up. United and Arsenal out of the top 4 would be absolute scenes, just like where we are right now, scenes.
I have to agree with Vuj. I think the 4 teams he mentioned, them teams there, they all play for the gaffer. Barring Pep, I just think he's just got so much quality in his Man City side, they won't miss out. But I think United and Arsenal, unfortunately for themselves, are going to miss out this year. And like Vuj said, the scenes when Arsenal miss out on top 4. Oof. Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Online is going to go.
Moses
I think the internet might implode.
It's going to be
Arsenal fan TV is just going to.
Everyone's just going to
trump
become
it
like,
up.
They're going to trump it up for real.
I've always wondered about Arsenal Fan TV. What happens to that channel? And I love those guys. I love Robbie and all them.
Robbie's
like, what happens if they start winning everything? What is
there
to talk about?
That
channel goes up every time there's something to complain about, right? In a perfect world, Arsenal's winning everything. Is there anything left to complain about?
No, I mean,
it's never going to happen though.
Gather outside and sing songs.
Utopia doesn't exist anywhere, so.
Yeah. How's this view, boys?
It's cool, bro.
You know these bridges? You know the name of these bridges?
No, Manhattan and Brooklyn?
Yes.
Oh!
What about the one further down?
Queensbridge?
Long Island Bridge.
No.
Queens Bridge.
No.
Fuck.
Bridge. London Bridge.
It's like the most
Staten Island Bridge
area now. Everybody says.
Williamsburg Bridge.
Yeah.
Yes!
Excellent and everything.
Have a nice.
Well done. Do you know what?
He's
To be fair, my brain is frozen along with my arms and my eyes.
I get it.
Shall we turn to the camera?
Yeah, let's do this.
And say, what a guy.
What a guy!
I've got a few prediction requests for you guys.
Good.
Who you got in Liverpool versus Everton?
You are so
and Schalke against Dortmund. Liverpool, Everton, Schalke, Dortmund.
Derby's, cuz.
Liverpool, Everton. Liverpool, we're going to be watching that in our apartment at 7:30 a.m.
Eastern
time. Yes. And I think Liverpool are going to win 3-1.
Hey.
I'll go for Liverpool to win that comfortably, like me laying on the sofa, being warm and eating some mushrooms.
Well, Schalke, Dortmund, that's a bit of a toughie. I'm not going to lie.
Is it?
That's a toughie.
Thoughts?
Like the American prison complex, very tough. But I'm
Not
gonna
even there.
I'm gonna go for Schalke. They're a workers' club, so I'm gonna go for Schalke.
I'm going for Thoughts, man. They've got so many good young players as well, man. They're a very, very exciting side to watch.
All right, guys, it's time to move on to my favorite part.
What's that? When we
this
look
new
at
show.
you in awe of your beauty.
No. We talk about the haters, right? This
Okay.
is my favorite part because we never had that vehicle to address them. Now we have the vehicle. Michael Bayer says, "Kick is just a shit Copa 90."
Oh wow.
Wow.
You're just a shit Copa 90.
Shit Copa 90.
You're just a shit.
Nah, man, you're
Copa
not. You just
90.
kick. This is the thing. People shouldn't base your life on comparisons, man. Just like appreciate Kick for what they do. Appreciate Copa for what they do. Appreciate your parents for what they do. Don't be like, Mom, you're nothing like Dad. Dad, you're nothing like Mom.
I think
Mom is Mom.
Every channel has its purpose, and you know, you guys are in the US doing your football thing, and I rate that. You can't be like, oh, she's a shit Kim K or something, because you know it's another country in that.
But it's funny because we have this like complex that's happening. So Schweinsteiger came and arrived, had his press conference.
Someone said, why didn't you? Are you going to win the World Cup?
Are you going to increase Chicago's chances of winning a World Cup, right?
I mean,
look.
I
Look.
don't know if it was
Look, you guys don't do yourself any favors. Well, neither do we in the West, you know, in Britain. But you know, with what you've maybe elected, that human being, and you know those kind of errors. But it's the beginning. You know, we're all still growing.
Yeah.
America's a young nation at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? So it's the same as the football. You got to learn, you got to grow. So it's not a biggie, really, man.
Nah, cuz it's just funny. It's just something for us to talk about on Twitter.
Right.
It's a funny comment, though.
Yeah, it is funny. It is funny. We also have Americans are a joke in football. Learn to pronounce players' names right. So much cringe. Americans shouldn't have an opinion about football.
Wow.
Stick to hand, egg, and baseball.
So how can English guys have an opinion on football? Have you seen what our bloody country does when it goes to major competitions? We're shit, fam.
bad
No one
stuff.
cares. We went to the World Cup
mean,
and picked up 1 point.
I do think it's harsh. I do understand. Football fans are, they're traditionalists. They're very passionate. They don't like outsiders.
Change.
They don't like change. So when Americans are growing their sport, they're getting into it a bit more. I do think it's a bit harsh. I'm not gonna lie. Me myself, sometimes I drop the jokes and I'll be like, you guys are a bit, you might have fucking shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like stick to baseball and that. But I don't really mean it. I think it's all in a bit of jest. And that's what football's about. It's about the banter. It's about the kind of opposition and having an enemy. So this is how it is. And if you're new to the game and your league's growing, people are not going to be like, oh, welcome to the world and we love you. It's going to be like, you know what, you fucking cunt. You got a stony on. Fucking hell. Go on then. Bet. Do you know what I mean? So get your fucking burgers. Fucking. Do you know what I mean? You know what I've been through, mate.
We also got one. These guys said, why does Heath walk like he needs a poo?
Do you need a poo?
No.
You know what? It's because you got to compose all that beauty, and you got to make sure it doesn't run away from you. So do you know what I mean?
Nice
Simple,
and slow.
intact.
We also have a weird kid who literally writes us all day, every day, asking, "Heath, do you eat cigarettes? Eat cigarettes. Can you please eat some cigarettes? Cigarettes. That is all." And it's on all our platforms, my personal platforms, Kick platforms. Every time we post anything, he responds with, "Do you eat cigarettes?"
I think he has a cigarette fetish. So you know what? It's kind of hot though. Like when a girl smokes cigs, it can be a bit attractive, and I can understand maybe the Freudian levels he's going to
Why
here.
does he want Heath to eat cigarettes?
Maybe because he wants to poison himself
and kill himself.
Have you guys noticed we're towards the end of the questions and we're starting to walk a little bit faster back
it is cold. But it's fine. You got any more for us?
I got one more for you guys.
I got some more. Boom, man.
Okay.
Let's walk back to the building though. You know
that way,
like
cameraman.
Why is the building called a building after it's been built?
But just watch out. You don't want to fall over. There's a step. Watch out, cameraman.
Don't kill yourself, cameraman.
You don't want to have a bad.
Worst signing in the EPL this season.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
I like to Xhaka.
Wow.
He's up there. Lucas Perez.
Lucas
He's just going to go
Perez.
down the roster.
But he hasn't really done much, Perez, bless him. They haven't really played him. I can't think of a name, I'm so cold. Keep it moving. Next
How about
one.
Zaza?
Zaza who?
The Donny that was at West Ham, or Zizi. It begins with some type of Z. Man, I was here for 6 months and bust out.
Yeah, but let's not, yeah, I don't know, bro. I can't remember.
We almost forgot Timsy's question.
Oh, what's the
Which is a more desirable league to play in, MLS or Chinese Super League?
Well,
I'll go on MLS.
As I said,
and even hashtag WTF, which is our call to action, which means he's engaging with us the way that we ask, which I really appreciate him doing.
I love
Engagement. I'm
Timsy.
engaged.
However, he was Korea's next top model, not China. That's prejudicial. So I don't think we can go into that too fully.
I would like to go into it. I think I would like to play in MLS. Better quality of life from my understanding.
Yeah.
I enjoy it over
No,
here.
but I
I
want to
love
play
the music.
Shanghai.
I love your music. I love your women. They're amazing. I love Hispanic women. It's close to Jamaica.
Yeah, there's a lot of Dominican
Do you know how far?
ladies
Like, how
as
many
well.
Jamaicans go China?
Oh? How many Jamaicans? I don't know.
Exactly, cuz.
I don't know. But yeah, I think, yeah, MLS, man.
And they got like 2 million people over there.
I'd pick LA though, because New York's quite cold and very intense as a city. So it'll probably be somewhere in LA, like Galaxy, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Or LAFC.
Oh, getting ahead of the game, huh?
Come on.
I'll be at
Maybe
Galaxy.
the first or second signing if you go in now.
Mad. So you've got a 2-man club, I rate that.
All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you, Mr. Poet, Mr.
you.
Bouge.
Thank
They
you,
are
bro.
on their Have a Nice tour. Make sure you stay tuned on all of their Copa 90 channels,
Yeah.
all of their platforms, everything like that. They're doing
Yeah.
some rad shit. We appreciate them taking
We're
the time.
weird guys, and we're just living life. Yeah, freedom and them. Free Radic, he was too radical, and yeah. Shout out Heath Pierce.
Heath is boss,
2
cuz.
fathers as well.
Mind you. It's
Twins.
Dad gang. Shout out all the
Kids.
dads, innit?
Yeah, my girlfriend has very good protection, so she doesn't. Never mind. It's all good. We'll go into that another time. But yeah, have a nice.
Have a nice, everyone. Don't die! No! Sorry.